This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Shall we just take a look at 5'7"? Time and range. Ooh, I'm surprised at that number. It's actually 75, which is an awesome number. What I want to discuss today is limiting your stress, or how you react to stress. If you're feeling overwhelmed, could be diabetes related, could be many other things related. Your body is going to react, and it's going to react by causing high blood sugars. Let me tell you a story. Years ago, they were having trouble getting my blood sugars within range. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, they called it a social worker, and I had to go sit down with the social worker. My parents had to come and sit down with the social worker, and it came out that I didn't have enough stress in my life. And it was, I really kind of gave up. My whole life, you don't have enough stress. You have too much stress. No one's ever going to be happy. I would say stress does initiate the fight or flight reflex with you. It will happen pretty quick. Don't just think, it's never going to happen to me. As I said before, it could be many different things could cause you stress. Your work, your home life. You just have to take responsibility and learn how to deal with it. The word responsible comes from the ability to act responsible, or your ability to act in a certain way. If you allow stress to affect your body, it has been shown it can cause heart problems, it can cause nerve problems. You could end up with a life of so much more medication. So, stress is something that needs to be dealt with. You need some time to learn how to relax and not sitting there. Because some people, meditation does not necessarily work for them. Other people just feel they have to go and sleep. And then they'll feel better. But that's not getting to the root of the problem. You need to find how to calm yourself down. I'm not talking about you necessarily have to go to high-priced psychiatrist. You need to relax and let things just flow. I've always managed to think of stress as water just being held on, and relaxing opens up the floodgates, and I can lay back and relax and allow the water just to drain, and all the stress drains from my body. I don't know how that ended up working for me. Doesn't necessarily mean it'll work for you, but I just imagine that, and I feel better because then everything's put in perspective. If you dwell on the condition, things are just going to continue to get worse. What happens in your body when you start getting stressed? Well, it's again the fight or flight reflex. Sorry, excuse me. And your body will have to decide whether they're going to fight or they're going to leave. So it gives you a whole bunch of glucose from your liver that will enable you to determine what you're going to do. Everyone's going to have times where they're under stress. Set up a routine where you get your job. And when you get to your job, you have to think of things being four different types. There's A type, which it has to be done right now. And this is always sort of putting out fires. B is less than that, but it's still things that have to be done pretty quickly. C is where you want to be. C is always planning, coming up, knowing what you're going to have to complete down the road. And D is just junk. That's just stuff that you may be able to do a lot of it, but it's not really helping you progress. If you keep your work and everything in your life too, in the planning and digestible chunks, is where you're going to get the best for your body. Time management uses these skills quite regularly. So you need to break up your life, and there is a number of things you can do to decipher whether you can do something right now because it has to get done, or it can wait. Or if it's like checking your mail, phoning the long lost friend. I'm just trying to make up things. That's the D portion. Be strong. Be willing to grow. Get yourself into that C group. If you've been dealing with high blood sugars, your blood sugars will start coming down. That's only one step you can do. Second of all, we talked about is learning how to relax. You can do this. We know you can. It's going to be a shorter one today, but have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye now. Press the like symbol if you enjoyed any part of this video. Thank you. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.